All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Amateur Hour Sports for tonight's Toronto Raptors watch party, which is jumping into it. Oh, my God. My closet's open. We're jumping into it right away. The Raptors have already started. I'm late because I was working, and I just finished work, and I jumped on ASAP. We've only missed about a minute of the game, so it's okay. We're going to jump in here. We've got the Raptors against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's 2-2 to start the game. Hope everyone's doing well. Sorry for being late. Thursdays I work late, and I also thought that this game. I'm not late because of this. It didn't make a difference. I did think it was a 7:30 game today. It didn't matter towards the stream starting because I literally could not have been here any sooner than I was. Where it does matter is I was hoping to eat dinner. I finished work about 10 minutes ago, and I was hoping to eat dinner before the stream started. That didn't happen, so I'm going to have to eat dinner while I'm streaming, which is something I never enjoy doing, but unfortunately, I have no choice to do. Well, I have a choice, but I'm hungry, so I will be eating during the stream today, and that's my dog whining because she wants some of the food that I'm about to be eating while I'm streaming for you guys today. But hopefully you're all doing well. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for coming through, hanging out with me tonight. Let's get into things here. 4-2 for the Raptors. Barnes driving, and he is fouled. Heading to the line. Raptors down 4-2. All right. On top of me having to eat while I'm streaming today, I'm eating something that is so fucking messy. I've got my quarter chicken here, which I've sliced the drumstick off of in order to be able to eat it a bit better. Along with the other piece of the chicken here. And I've got Brussels sprouts, which are not hard to eat. This chicken is very messy to eat, but it's I made it earlier so that I could just heat it up and have it before the stream started. Then I realized, stream is the game's at 7, so I'm going to have to just eat it on stream while my dog watches. You can't see my dog. My dog is down here watching. All right, let's dig into this chicken here, because I'm freaking starving. 4-4 in this Raptors game. I got 4 pieces of paper towel here to help me get through this. And unfortunately, low quality paper towels. Mobley has a 3 for the Cavs. Shout out Grogan. Nice to see you back in the stream. I hope you're doing better. Great to see you here. A consistent, ever present on the streams. And been a while since we saw you, but I don't know why, of course. Glad you're back. Hopefully you're doing a lot better. Mohammed Lays, you're back home. That's fantastic, Grogan. Thank you for joining us, spending your time with us. Mohammed Lays joining us as well. I'm not going to be away today. I'm here, of course. Saturday, I'm going to be away for the game. So Saturday is a game that I will not be doing. That's what we got. Hashman9981 is here too. And winner 1. Thank you, guys. Let's get into things here. I'll be working late tonight too, because there's a lot of I just recorded a video. All the post-editing stuff and uploading I have to do after I record, so that's going to be after the stream today. Hopefully no OT. All right. I give my dog little training treats while I eat, because then it keeps her on her bed quiet while I eat instead of in my face. 3 ball for quickly. Oh. No air horn? There it is. RJ Barrett fouls a Cleveland player. That's Mitchell. That's his second, by the way, on Barrett. So he is in a little bit of early foul trouble. Making sure my fantasy lineup's set. Kind of forgot to check today. Yeah, we're good. Oh, shit. Mitchell's on my bench, though. Oh, because he was injured yesterday. Fuck. Anyways, I forgot to put in Mitchell. It's good chicken, man. No good way of eating this on stream. I apologize. The drum is a lot easier, though. I bought these quarter chickens at the grocery store. They were on a huge discount, so I bought 12 of them. when I went a couple weeks ago. This is my 11th. So I've had a quarter chicken for dinner, excuse me. 11 nights in a row now. I made it. Well, I didn't make it. I got the raw chicken, and then I spiced it up and cooked it. I spiced it up with a seasoning blend I bought. And then cooked it. And it's really good. Hunter with the block on Ingram there. Mitchell driving to the side. Nearly getting the and one, but doesn't go by the foul on Grady Dick. That was some good defense by Hunter. Oh, that was a lot of cartilage. Oh, that doesn't sound good in the microphone, does it? It's good chicken. All right. Drumstick down. That was the easy part. Now, I don't even know what this is called. The thigh, I guess. That's good, man. 11-9 for Cleveland. Still nice and early. Ingram. Mid-range jumper does not go. You're not a big skin fan? I am. I don't usually... I like hardly ever eat chicken skin because I never buy stuff with chicken skin for health reasons. But if it's like super discounted, I don't bother taking it off. I just make up for the additional fat by cutting it in other parts of my day. Try to cut weight. I put on a bunch of weight when I was in Europe in the summer, and I've been flatlined since then. I haven't been able. I haven't tried hard enough, but haven't been able to take it off. I've been doing really well this week though. Yeah, I couldn't get the skin super crispy on it. I would have had to take a bit more time to like broil it, or actually if I air fried it, it would have been better. But I did a couple because I have one now ready for tomorrow, and because of that, I did it in the oven, which is a bit harder. I should broil it at the end, which is how you do it. But I was rushing everywhere today, so I didn't have time to really do it properly. Yeah, like KFC chicken skin is amazing. They got the best chicken skin. I think Popeyes has the best chicken, like actual meat part. Chick-fil-A is the best sandwich, in my opinion. If I was just getting chicken, though, I would go to Popeyes. All right, timeout, Darko. All right, get these bones apart so I can eat this thing. God, I'm sorry if you're like a vegetarian or a vegan. This probably is awful for you. I mean, if you're not, it's probably awful watching me eat. I've never had church's chicken, Ryan. Ryan said people sleep on it. I mean, granted, sorry, some cartilage there. I don't get takeout food very often, like hardly ever. The only time I really buy food is if I go to a bar with my friends. And then I usually eat dinner before to save money and be healthier. But if I ever do want chicken, I'll usually just go get Chick-fil-A or something. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in like a long time. So anyways, my point is, I never think to myself, you know what I'm going to go get right now? Church's chicken. But should I? Getting Wendy's tonight. Wendy's, right now they got like $3.69 for a 6-piece nuggets. It's pretty good. Wendy's is good. I get coupons in my mail a lot. Wendy's breakfast is underrated. People sleep on the Wendy's breakfast. Mary Brown is good. Shout out Big Mary, especially Big Mary Monday. The taters are the best. The best side in the fast food game, Mary Brown's taters. All right. The chicken has been conquered. Never had Chick-fil-A or Churches. I would recommend Chick-fil-A. Get a spicy deluxe. Get a lemonade, some waffle fries. Or even like, you can actually get like, I've mapped it out on my macro app before. You can get like a really healthy meal that's filling and tasty at Chick-fil-A. Like, you even just go for, I'd go for a grilled chicken sandwich. I'd get like the lower cal sauces, like barbecue sauce. Then I'd get like, they have like a salad on the side, some sort of like Spanish or Mexican salad. Then I'd get grilled nuggets on the side, and I'd put the grilled nuggets in the salad to make it like a chicken, more chicken forward. Did you eat that? And then, sorry, my dog's here. And then for the salad, get the dressing on the side and do like a balsamic. That was really good. Super healthy. But if you don't care about health, get a diet lemonade, spicy deluxe, maybe some tenders, and some waffle fries. Hey, on your bed. On your bed, over here. On your bed. On your bed. Come on, on your bed. On your bed. Lay down. You gotta lay down. Good girl. Chick-fil-A portion sizes are small, though. Yeah. Yeah. That's why you gotta get, like, a sandwich and like, tenders. You think Mary Brown wedges are extremely dry? Oh, I completely disagree. I do not need a sauce to eat Mary Brown's taters. They're good on their own. I don't want no sauce for them, in fact. I think they're great on their own. Interesting. Mary Brown's I'd recommend. On a Monday, Big Mary Monday, although I don't get takeout nearly as often as you do, so I don't know what the prices are these days. I used to know how much some of this stuff costs. So I knew if it was a good deal or not. With the way fast food prices are going up, I actually don't know if Big Mary's are a good deal anymore. Look at this damn dog. Hey, what are you... Get off the table. Here, on your bed. I got treats for you. On your bed. Look, what's this? On your bed. On your bed. Go. Lay down. On your bed. On your bed. Yes, lay down. Good girl. You gotta wait a minute. You don't just get it. You don't just get it when you're bad. You gotta stay there. Maybe it's just the location in Windsor I had them. I don't know. I suppose. I feel like it'd be pretty consistent with something like Mary Brown's, though. Yeah, my dog loves the fry when I make these quarter chickens. There you go, good girl. You gotta stay there now. I got 2 more. All right, I'm dialed in. My dinner's done. So sorry about that. Let's do this, man. I should get a shock collar for my dog like Hassan. No, I'm not gonna do that. I will be honest. There are some cases in which a shock collar can be beneficial. Obviously, like depending on the setting, you don't want it to go too aggressive. But my parents have an extraordinarily reactive dog when it sees other dogs on walks, and the shock collar will give a slight shock if my dog barks with it on. And a part of the training to get the dog to behave more was using that, and it was extremely beneficial. And there are certain circumstances where it is necessary to have, not to defend Not to defend Hassan. I actually don't know the full story there, but there are some use cases which are beneficial that it exists for. But there are very evil ways to use it as well. Those type of collies they get better for bigger dogs like pit bulls. They don't like to listen. Yeah, so it's a German Shepherd mutt that my parents have, and it's a big issue. Like the dog is strong, so that's part of the use case for it. 21-14 for the Cavs. All right, I gotta start watching better. Shed stripped on his drive, gets it back and misses the layup. Here come the Cavaliers again. Mobley. It's Mobley again here. Driving and fouled by Pirtle. And the Cavs with a chance to extend their lead here. Let me pull up the box score here. While I open ESPN and I see freaking Shohei Ohtani. Oh. Unanimous MVP. Bastard. First free throw, no good for Mobley. Mamu in the game for the Raptors. Good that he's back available to play. Don't even talk to me about the World Series, Mohammed. And second free throw is good for Mobley. So it's a 8-point game. That's one, buddy. That's one. There you go. Good girl. He didn't bark. She is going to be angry that the chicken bones are up here and she's going to smell them. So I have to, next at the commercial break, I'm going to have to put these in the compost so that she doesn't try to hunt them the rest of the stream. Grady, pass down low to Battle. And it just, they can't quite connect on the pass. It's out of bounds for a Cavaliers ball. A lot of turnovers. Pretty flat opening for the Raptors. Turned the ball over quite a bit. Haven't been great defensively. It's kind of hard to do that when you're turning the ball over so much and not scoring, not putting pressure on the other team as Proctor finishes over top of Mamu. It's a 10-point game. Gotta get back into this. Don't want to put yourself in too big of a hole here. Dodgers subreddit was malding over the way Ernie slid into home in Game 7. Said he was being cocky. There's been a very big, as Shed nails a 3, big shot for the Raptors. There was a very big one-sided or like one-way like attack on the other from like Dodgers fans towards Ernie Clement. Like Dodgers fans really don't like Ernie Clement, man. Foul called there on Mitchell. Looked a little soft, but he's going to head to the line after making the 2-pointer there. That is not a foul, bro. Yeah, that's not a foul. Okay. Sorry for starting late. I'm going to be right back. I just need to get rid of this dish so that my dog can leave me alone. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back. Good opportunity for you to hit the like button. Okay. Raptors in a little bit of a hole early, and they've deserved to be. Been sloppy on the ball thus far. And the Raptors are a team that just pretty much has to win the possession battle on a night-to-night basis, as much as they've played pretty well this season. 5 turnovers for the Raptors so far, 3 by the Cavs. Oh, sorry, 1 by the Cavs. 5-1 in turnovers. Just got to be better. And a lot of it's coming off of just sloppy passing as well. I moved it. Look at her. I moved it. The plate's gone. You missed it. And then you slobbered all over my counter, man. My table. My desk. What are you doing to me, man? They keep investigating players for betting on games, but when are they going to look into these refs for doing the same? I'm sure they do look into refs. They don't invest. They don't just like choose a player and say, let's investigate this guy. When there is uncommon betting activity, then they investigate. So if a ref was to be rigging a game, they would see some abnormal betting patterns and would be able to investigate the referee, which hasn't happened as of yet since regulation came further into play. Yeah, Tim Donaghy one, but that's a long time ago now. If that's like our best example, then we're a long way off of having issues with officiating in the NBA. What's probably more reasonable is just some refs are bad, some refs make mistakes. That's more reasonable than to think the games are getting rigged, It's interesting. The only game we fouled less than the other team was the Bucks game. We're a heavy foul team. I mean, sometimes you just foul a lot, and the Raptors do foul quite a lot. That was something that was there for them last season as well. 27-17 for the Cavs. Inbound by Ingram to Mamukelashvili. He's on the floor with Battle, Dick, Shed, and Ingram. So big spacing lineup. Hopefully this gives an opportunity for Ingram to cook a bit. Shed to Battle, cutting to the rim. Nice feed and a nice finish after a nice cut by Jamison Battle, who's getting some bigger minutes early on in this game. Good sign, I think. I think he's warranted some more minutes, and he's getting them here. Porter to Proctor for 3. Front rim in the hands of Mamu. Can the Raptors close the quarter strong? 2:20 to go in the first. Mamu taking it right at Larry Nance. Tough layup is good. Coast to coast for the Georgian big man. Down low, Nance. Pass stolen by Grady Dick. Shed has it in transition. Gonna slow it down. Let's get Ingram on the ball, man. Some space for him to work here. Here is Shed. Goes in the corner to Grady Dick. Up fake on the 3. Has to pass out to Shed. Down low to Ingram. Past a little bit of contact and finishing. Good run by the Raptors. They've turned the 10-point game into a 4-point game with 1:37 to go in the first. Foul call against the Cavs. Another turnover. An offensive foul called on Larry Nance there. Leafs up 2-0 right now. That's good. That's good. They've been struggling a lot. No real goalie today for them as well. Raptors trail by 4. Ingram trying to work in mid-range. He's cut off well by Nance. Has to bail out to Shed. 3 on the shot clock for Shed. Gonna have to yank a 3 and gets the bank open late on Thursdays. Strange defense from Nance, who just sagged off that shot even with the shot clock coming to a close. But we'll take it. 1-point game now. And, pretty poor awareness from Nance. With 3 seconds of the shot clock, you got to be right up on him there. Shed, though. Shed's a fine guy to dare to shoot. It's just right at the end of the shot clock, and you don't let anyone shoot. All right, so it could have been Cavaliers starting to run away with it if the Raptors fought back very well, get it within 1, and we're still in the first quarter. Cavs looking to end this 9-0 run. Proctor, 3, and does end the run. Cavs by 4. 46.7 seconds, 2-for-1 opportunity. All right, yeah, I guess marginally 2-for-1 opportunity. You should take this if you're the Raptors. Quickly. Outside to Mamu, open for 3. Got a good look and drills it. 30-29. Hybrid lineups, always good minutes. Yeah. 2 starters, 3 bench guys, 3 starters, 2 bench guys. These lineups are working well. The clock was frozen there. Did anyone else notice that? So Cavs get a bit of extra time on this possession and make use of it. They get the offensive rebound on their miss. Proctor to Mitchell. Shot clock, game clock separated by about a second. As the Raptors haul in a rebound quickly at the buzzer. Doesn't get the bounce. And that will end off the first. So some issue with the clock there. It didn't end up meaning anything. No points were scored. And the Raptors, who are down by 10 points in this game, are within 1 at the end of the first quarter. Nice little fight back at the end of the first to put us in this position. Good stuff. Always Out, he says, was wondering if you were planning on doing a post-draft recap of our number 9 pick. CMB is tied for 3rd in blocks per game. I think we're going to read Common Malawatch is a bust so far. I wouldn't call a guy, I mean, you said so far, I wouldn't call a guy a bust after like this early into their career. But I will touch on Colin Murray Boyles in an upcoming stream for sure. I think the next one, I think next stream I'm probably going to talk about more of the bench as a whole rather than specifically Murray Boyles. I think next week there'll be more of a full segment on Colin Murray Boyles and what he's done so far. The topics for the stream tomorrow, by the way, likely going to be Brandon Ingram focused, Raptors bench, discussing it. Look at possible Anthony Davis mock trades to the Raptors just for fun. And then maybe a redraft of Grady Dick's draft class. That's the plan for tomorrow's stream. If you do want to come through and hang out at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern for the Raptors Happy Hour. And we do watch-alongs for Raptors games in situations like this. Box score from the first. We can look at Daniel Gafford as well, because that would be a fun backup for sure. So, yeah, we'll look at the Dallas Mavericks assets and see if we can get anything. I think it'd be unlikely, but, see what's there. As for this game, Emmanuel quickly is 2 for 2. Ingram struggled so far. He's 1 of 5. RJ Barrett had to check out early as a result of picking up a foul or a couple fouls. So he's only played 5 minutes in this one. 2 of 4 for Scotty Barnes. He's got 7. He's leading the way for the Raptors, but it was the bench doing most of the damage. Shed's got 6. Battle's got 2. Mamu's got 5. They're all in the positive in their minutes there. It was a good little lineup that got us back in this game. As for the Cavs, 9 points for Donovan Mitchell. We'll look to keep him at bay. He's picked up a lot of fouls. He's drawn a lot of fouls so far. He's taken 8 free throws. Despite him being 1 of 4, he has 9 points, as I mentioned. So early goings, a lot to change, a lot can happen. Let's dial back in for the second quarter. Yeah, Shed is when he's open, Shed is a is a good enough shooter. Definitely a good enough shooter. Night Owl Flight says, "What's good, Jacob? Good run at the end. Shout out from the UK. It's currently 12:43 in the morning. Yes, we love our UK viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your dedication to be not only watching the Raptors at that hour, but tuning into the stream as well. Love hearing about support from abroad. And I love the UK. Love visiting. Quickly looking to get out of picked up his drill, looking to get out of it now. Gets to Shed. Barnes for 3 straight away. It doesn't go. Grady Dick couldn't hunt the rebound, but the Cavs, a little bit of miscommunication. The ball is free, spilling around. And then a loose ball foul called against Shed. I mean, Shed looked like he had an open layup for a second. I think it was Larry Nance who dove back and was able to just kind of take it away from him. Yeah, it was Larry Nance. And then, yeah, Jamal Shed kind of bundled into Proctor there. So, makes sense. But don't mind the hustle. Try and get it there. Raptors get the rebound, looking to work with pace down the other way. Shed outlet it to Quickly. Back to Shed. Nice pass. Dumps it off to Scotty Barnes, who throws it down in the wide open lane. Really nice feed there by Jamal Shed. Raptors going 2 point guards in this lineup. A little bit of chance for Quickly to play as a 2 guard, which I think he will relish here. Barnes to Mamu. Outside to Grady for 3. No hezzy. Too strong. Mamu. Great job chasing down the rebound. Second chance for the Raptors. Quickly on it. To Barnes. Grady up top. In the corner to Mamu. Got a good look. Doesn't go, but the foul's been called originally. Foul called against, that's Donovan Mitchell on the Grady Dick drive. We're really in this game now, up 1. No points in the quarter yet for the Cavs. Barnes hyping up the sophomore guard Shed after that lovely feed. God, tell you what I could go for right now. I could really go for a white monster. Zero Ultra. Get a little energy going here. Mamu, 3 ball is good. Raptors on an incredible run here. The Raptors are on a 17-3 run. And they lead by 4. Mobley trying to end that. And he's fouled, or is he? Sorry, offensive foul, I think. Something was called. The Raptors the ball. Something called against the Cavs. I think Mobley actually stepped out of bounds on his initial drive. So another turnover by the Cavs. Here come the Raptors again. Taking it to Cleveland right now. Trying to extend this 17-3 run. Barnes in the corner. Up fake. Attacking. Going up strong and finishing over top of Tomlin. And 1 for Scotty. Love that. Look at the aggression. Getting a good shot. Like last season, Barnes right there. Right there. As he's entering the paint, Barnes is last year. He's settling for a mid-range jumper. He's stepping back mid-range. This year, he's taking it to these smaller guys. He's going right at them. Making them try to make a play. And in this case, drawing the foul and still making the short jumper. Much, much better signs out of Scotty Barnes this season. Maybe. Building towards an all-star season? We'll see. Hopefully. Barnes makes the free throw, completes a 3-point play, and the Raptors lead 37-3. It is 37-30, excuse me. It is a 20-3 run by the Raptors. Porter to Mobley. Drive cut off by Mamu on the good help defense, but he finds Porter, and Craig Porter is able to finish there. And Cavs back within 5. Barnes to Quickly. Outside to Barnes. Mobley the defender. Now back to Quickly. He's got Larry Nance defending. Quickly drives out to Barnes. Not a lot of room for the Raptors. Can Barnes hit a 3 at the buzzer? He cannot. Off the mark, air ball, and the Cavs will regain possession under their own rim. Canada soccer tonight. Little ways from me. I could walk over there if I wanted to, but they're at BMO Field. I was considering not streaming tonight so I could go watch that game. Canada's playing Ecuador tonight, BMO Field, in international friendly. However, I worked late. If I wasn't working late, I probably would have missed the Raptors to watch that game. But here I am. Getting the door shot ready. We're running out of time on this basket. They're doing some work here on Sandro Mamukelashvili. Look at his right knee. Don't know what they're doing. It sounds like dotting something. Mamu's big miss against Brooklyn. Good to have him back. $8:44 to go. 37-32 Raptors in the second quarter. Craig Porter in the corner to Evan Mobley. Up fake in the paint. Cut off by Barrett under the rim, but he fades away and misses. Barnes outlets to Quickly. Transition three is up and down. Quickly's resurgence continues. Another transition three as the Raptors up by 8, their largest lead. Craig Porter underneath to Tomlin. Layup is good. 40-34. Quickly at it again for the Raptors. Calling a play, letting his team get set here. Getting into the action. Barnes back to Quickly on the handoff. Dean Wade, the defender now. They're looking for the Mitchell and Barnes matchup. Flips it in the corner, though, for Grady Dick, who drills the three and puts the Raptors up by 9. That is now their largest lead. Craig Porter for 3 and responds immediately. 8 of 12 from 3 tonight, the Raptors. Woo. Pretty good. Ingram and Jacoby Walter getting ready to check in. It's Barnes, Quickly, Barrett, Mamu, and Grady on the floor at the moment. Barrett in the corner to Barnes. 3-ball over Wade is no good. Rebound saved by Tomlin. And the Cavs are away again. Mitchell, transition 3. Off the mark, rebound Mamu. Outlets to Quickly. Raptors pushing some pace here. Not letting Quickly pull up for 3 this time, the Cavs. So he goes to Mamu, who has a bit of a lane. Going strong to the rim, drawing the foul, and 1. Nice aggressive take to the rim, finishing with authority and getting Mitchell on the foul as well. I think Mitchell's got a couple now at least. Or is that his first? That's got to be second. That's got to be a second. Yeah, second foul for Mitchell. And he checks out here. Not in foul trouble or anything, but he checks out. And Mamu completes a 3-point play. Raptors back up by 9. Walter in the game, as is Ingram. This gives us Quickly, Barrett, Walter, Ingram, Mamu. Allen can't get the rebound for the Cavs, but Tomlin can, and he finishes. Gotta have that one. Quick must have seen the mock trades. Well, he's playing a lot better. I stand on my Ja Morant take, but he's playing a lot better. Ingram in the paint, drawing the foul. I don't think he'll get continuation there, will he? I'm not sure because they're going to commercial break. Raptors up 46-39, and after a rough start, they've really come on well here. All right. Time for the door shot. The dreaded door shot. 0-8 on the season, which means their 9th stream of the season. I'm moving December 1st. We're running out of time to knock down a door shot on this net. I've been getting close. I've sniffed it. Last season felt pretty hopeless. Like every shot I took, I was like, this is not going in. I don't think it's going in, but I'm getting close, and I smell one falling before the end of the month. All right, let's do this. Tight angle here. Real corner 3. No backboard to help me. Oh my God! Finally! I told you! I felt it coming! Let's go! We finally have one! Oh my God! Oh my God! I didn't think we'd ever see the day. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We have done it. It caught a couple bounces. It did. But I almost lost it when it rimmed away. But it rimmed a little bit. It caught the backboard, came back down. Oh my God. I must have bought this net like almost a year ago. I And I hadn't hit one. I had not hit one. But the rough patch is over. We've done it. Oh, what a relief to finally do this. All right, let's watch this back. We're going to ignore the Raps game for a second. Let's watch this. Took my time, set it up. Let's watch. Oh, we can't change it to half speed. All right, watch it full speed. That's fine. Oh, it caught a pretty gnarly bounce. I want to go slow-mo, but I guess you can't on streams anymore. Oh, I got that soft touch. You know, that's all it is. You saw my head. I was about to go. I can't believe it missed, but it drops. We did it. If you're a stream regular, you know how much I've suffered for that one to drop. So I think it must have taken me 50 attempts. Believe me, Ronnie. Believe me, these rims are not fucking soft. Some of the bounces I've gotten, anyone who's been watching can attest to it. I have gotten some gnarly misses off the rim. But today was the day. 1 of 9. 1 of 9 on the season. Oh my God. Thank you guys. You believed in me. You all believed in me. And you're all hyped for me. Love that. I don't know what quickly finish there. Raptors up 11. That's good too. Maybe the corner 3 angle helped because it hit the backboard. It easily, on a different angle that wouldn't have gone in. Whew. The rim is very unforgiving. It is. Corner 3 there for, I think it was Merrill. Oh, I'm seriously so relieved, guys. I'm seriously, that is a huge weight off my shoulders. I was 0 of 40 on this rim, 0 of 50 last season. We got one. That like the stream, guys. I'm so happy over a stupid little shot on a recreational hoop on the back of my door. I deserve this. I've had some bad bounces. I deserved it. All right. All right. Hunter for the Cavs. We're down by 12. I'm locked back in. I'm locking back in. Porter stepping back, cut off, gives it to Hunter. Outside to Wade. Good close down by Pirtle. Back out to Hunter, who got a good look, and the Raptors just missing the rotation a little bit there. And it's a 7-point game. Good ball movement, good patience there by the Cavs. Quickly running the floor, getting open for 3, missing this time. Allen outlets to Porter. Driving past Walter, at least briefly, to Wade. Now Merrill, who you got to close down really well. Kick out to Porter. Good close down by Walter. Another good close down on Hunter, who gets inside and finishes, and the Cavs ball movement there just works well. Raptors did pretty well to close down all their angles, but the Cavs were patient and found their spot again. Barrett barrels into Merrill, no call. Down low to Pirtle, deflected to Walter. Raptors resetting a little bit here. Handoff back to Barrett, open for three. Sidestep off the front rim, and in the hands of the Cavs once again, are putting on a little bit of a run of their own. Merrill, down low to Allen. A foul called. Probably took away an easy 2 for Allen, so it's okay. RJ Barrett 0 of 2 tonight in his 10 minutes. Had a rough game a couple nights ago. Hopefully bounces back tonight. RJ Barrett, though, very much a better performer at home. So maybe amidst the away run, the road trip, some issues starting to creep in, but he's had a solid season. So I think we can count on him to get it back. Hunter fading away and short on the 3 ball. Raptors pushing the pace the other side with Barrett, and he's swatted by Porter. And a little bit of the RJ tunnel vision on display there, unfortunately, and he's blocked. But it will be a Raptors ball at the baseline. Canada got a red card. Thank God you didn't go. Oh, shit. Did they really? Who got it? Which idiot did that? Someone texted me that there was a bad call, so maybe that was a bad call they were referencing. Quickly out to Barnes. Fade away 2 over Mobley. Tough look, but he got that Kawhi-style bounce. Few bounces to drop. Ali Ahmed got a red. How did Ali Ahmed get a red? Let me see the starting 11. This is probably close to full strength for Canada. Maybe not at center back. Who could they put in at center back instead here? Ingram in transition. Layup gets the bounce. Mini run for the Raptors here. Yeah, I guess Cornelius would probably be in for me. But they're going Kamal Miller and Waterman. I mean, my preferred... I think Bombito's injured. My preferred CB partnership is probably Cornelius and Defougerol. But I think Defougerol's injured right now. Anyways, red card for Ali Ahmed. RJ 0 of 10 from 3 in his last 2 games. Coming back down to earth a little bit there and maybe crashing a little bit more than we would have wanted, but hopefully he can recover. He's had a good year. Let's give him the benefit. Mitchell to the rim and finishing. Ingram in mid-range and finishing. Ingram starting to heat up a little bit more after a tough first quarter. Three ball from Merrill is good, and the Cavs within 6. Timeout Raptors looking to talk it out. Sorry, I'm just sending a work message here. What do we think so far? RJ's a rhythm scorer. He needs a couple easy buckets, and then the shots should start falling, hopefully. Well, I think, part of RJ's game as well is getting to the rim, and it's tough to do that against the Cavs, who have 2 very good rim protectors. So that plays into it a little bit. He's just been a better performer at home as well, which plays into it. And it's about just have a couple bad games. Hopefully not extended run of this. I think Bombito will be back for the World Cup. That's what I saw originally, which would, I mean, him and Cornelius would be my preferred two if he's fit as of now. But I'm a little bit out of touch with how they're performing abroad. The Fougerolles, I've seen a lot of Canada games in person, and every time I do, Luc de Fougerolles looks absolutely class as a center back. So I'm amazed he's still like a Fulham Academy player from last time I checked, because he's quality. With how smooth Ingram is, I'm surprised Gillette hasn't gotten him a commercial yet like they do Grady. Well, Grady had these recorded from last year. And maybe there's some pre-existing agreement there. I do wonder what the first brand, what brand will secure Brandon Ingram first for a commercial, because that's a guy who's probably got some marketability, I think. Although maybe not quite the personality for these commercials. I don't know. But I wonder who will get him first. Barnes has had quite a lot. I haven't seen much of Barrett in anything, to be honest. Quickly has like the clutch car commercials. Barnes gets a lot. I don't remember anything with Barrett though. Do you guys think of it? Can you guys think of anything? All right, running to Wendy's. Enjoy. Nuggets are on big discount. $3.69 for 6 right now. I'm pretty sure it's a big discount. Anyways, back in it. Sorry, I was sending a work message there. Hunter in mid-range. Doesn't go. Raptors still up 8. Rebound, last touch by the Cavs. It's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. 1:35 to go in the half. Let's finish strong here. Pirtle finishing in the paint there. The Raptors back up by 10. Just keeping them at bay. Kelly Olynyk at Barbarito. Yeah, he did, actually. That was, Kelly Olynyk, like Canadian guy, makes sense. I'm surprised RJ hasn't gotten any, to be honest. You'd think, like, he'd get an Osmos deal or something, because he's talked about Osmos before. Someone needs to give me a Laziz commercial. Come on. Come on now. Shed, as the Raptors get a steal, to Quickly for 3, rattles around, and falls. The Raptors lead by 13, call 5, because he's heating up this season. 7-0 run for the Raptors out of the timeout. 65-52 against the Cavaliers, who are favored by 7.5 going into tonight. Hunter to Allen, nearly another steal. Hunter has it back eventually. And floater at the baseline is good, and it's an 11-point game. Raptors, 30 on the game clock. Not going 2 for 1. You're going to look for a good shot at the end of this possession. They've got Barnes backing down Mitchell. Dump off to Pirtle under the rim and finishing. Nice play there by Barnes and Pirtle. Not eating up a lot of clock, but hey, you'll take the easy... You'll take the really good look, even if it means sacrificing some clock in that instance. Now let's try to get a stop here. Merrill in the paint. Doesn't even know what to do with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside to Merrill. Nope, stolen by Barnes. Full court heave. Oof. Nearly went, but it doesn't matter. It does not go. The Raptors lead 67-54 against the Cavs after a tough start. On defense and with turnovers, the Raptors have kicked into gear. They lead by 13. What a half. Let's see if we can keep it going in the second half. I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom, get myself some water. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be right back. We'll go through the box score and get you ready for the second half. Thank you for your patience. I have returned. Hopefully you liked the stream while I was gone. All right. Let's go through the box score from what was a very impressive first half for the Raptors after a not-so-great start to the game, to be honest. RJ Barrett, another rough game for him so far. He's 0 of 3, but we've made up for it in many other ways. Another huge game so far from Immanuel Quickley. He's got 13 points in 18 minutes, and he's 5 of 6 from the field. 3 of 4 from 3. That is what we wanted to see out of Immanuel Quickley. Sorry, the ESPN changed their box score look again, so I'm just trying to adapt to where all the numbers are again. Brandon Ingram, much better in the second quarter. Was 1 of 5 to start the game. He was 2 of 2 in the second quarter. He's up to 6 points, plus 3 in his minutes. Scotty Barnes taking on a huge load of the offense today. 6 of 11 from the field, and he's got 16 points for the Raptors. 3 blocks, a steal, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Great to see. Man, this is really throwing me off the way they're laying it out today. Mamu, huge minutes off the bench. He's plus 15, best plus minus in the game alongside Jamal Shed. 11 points for Mamu on 4 of 4 shooting. Jamal Shed's 2 of 4, but he's also plus 15 with 6 assists in just the first half alone. Even Grady Dick plus 11. And the Raptors, we looked at it in the stream yesterday. Coming into tonight, on-off net rating for Grady Dick is like plus 20. The Raptors are absolutely devouring in the minutes that he is on the floor. And part of it is maybe a little bit of luck and small sample, but part of it is that his spacing is valuable, even if he's not contributing a lot in the box score. Just from looking at box score surfing, it's clear that his spacing is providing a positive impact to this team. On the Cavs side of things, we kept Donovan Mitchell relatively quiet in that second quarter. He's 2 of 8 overall in the game, despite his 11 points. 7 of those points, though, coming from the free throw line. DeAndre Hunter doing the most damage at 5 of 11, and Craig Porter 3 of 4. But still, Raptors looking real good. After starting the game 5-1 down in the turnover numbers, they're now up 8-6, which means the Cavs have committed 8 turnovers to their 6. So 7-1 for the Cavs turnover-wise since we started 5-1 there. Raptors, 18 points. That's the big thing. They're feasting off turnovers. 18 points off those 8 turnovers. Just 7 off of the 6 turnovers that the Raptors have committed in this game. Along with that, the Raptors holding their own in the rebound battle, especially considering how big this Cleveland team is. We know with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, in the end, it's a make-or-miss league, though. The Raptors taking 1 less shot than the Cavaliers, 3 less free throws, but the Raptors shooting 60% from the field. They're shooting 56% from 3. Cavs, 44% from the field and 30% from 3. Raptors just dominating. Just dominating statistically. Their offense has been great. It's been super efficient. Their defense, after they stopped committing turnovers, has been locked in. They're forcing misses. This is great, and this is a really dangerous Cleveland team that they are doing it against. Like, I'll check what it was in the end at post for the spread, but the Cavs were favored by 7.5 points from what I saw. Yeah, indeed, the Cavs were favored by 7 to 7.5 points, mostly 7.5. So, really impressive display by the Raptors to be this much in the advantage at this stage. Still, though, as much as it's been great, still a long way for this Raptors team to go to finish it off. Joshua Monroe said, "This game is going to show if the Raps are for real." I mean, I won't put it into like one game, but like there's already turning some heads around the league, opening up some eyes. If they were to beat the Cavaliers again, then it would really start to be, whoa, okay, maybe this Raptors team is pretty good. Let's keep it going, man. That was very impressive. This is a nationally televised game. Wow. Great game to be nationally televised for the Raptors. Hopefully some people have got some eyes on us and are like, well, maybe this Raptors team is pretty good. Really good one to not have missed. I usually say the opposite. When I feel like when I miss games, it's like, well, then I look at the box score and I go, oh, maybe a good one to miss. Like the Mavericks game earlier this season. This one would have been a real sour one to miss with the way they're looking right now. let's hopefully have it continue as well. Decision making is getting better for the Raptors. Defensive rotations look way more organized compared to the start of the season. There are a lot of positive signs. Barnes putting the onus on himself on offense. And I mean, for that matter, the defense as well. All good. Let's check in on some other scores that I care about. Canada men's national team home to Ecuador right now. It's 0-0, 29th minute. Canada down a man, though, after Ali Ahmed's earlier red card. In some other games, let me see. What are the Leafs saying? Leafs really need some points. They are up 2-1 currently. And they have Dennis Hildeby in net tonight. Good Lord. That'd be a good win. Let's check some other scores around the NBA as well. 3 games in the NBA tonight, including this one. No games on right now. I have Atlanta against Utah a little bit later, and we have Indiana against Phoenix a little bit later as well. Hawks only favored by 1.5 against Utah. Man, the Hawks are not playing as well as I would have thought they would be playing this season. That is for sure. Actually, they're 7-5. Why is the spread like that? Who is missing for the Hawks tonight? I know no Trae Young. Hawks went 3 in a row. Okay. This is a weird spread. Who are the Hawks missing? I mean, I guess the Jazz are 4-7. Maybe I'm not giving them enough credit because they've been better than expected, I suppose. Hawks are missing Porzingis and Trae Young. Okay. I mean, the spread's there for a reason, so I must be missing something. Let's see. We've got 77 people watching, 35 likes. Honestly, it's a pretty good ratio. So I don't want to say, hey, we need more. I would like more if you're enjoying, but it's a pretty good ratio for me thus far. If you're new to the channel, by the way, if you don't know, I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern for the Raptors Happy Hour. I do Raptors news, breakdowns, analysis, reaction, all that good stuff. And when Raptors are playing games, I typically doing watch-alongs for them. I won't be on Saturday. I'm away at a banquet, but I'm here tonight, and I'll be here for the next Raptors game beyond that, which is so missing this Saturday against Indiana, and then I will be back. Actually, it's NFL, but the NFL Sunday. Actually, I had planned NFL Sunday. I have to change that. Need to change my plans around so I can stream that game. So I will be here Sunday. I will be here on Tuesday. And then the Raps are also on Friday next week and Saturday. I'll be... Oh, wait. Am I... Oh, my schedule's wrong. Raptors don't play Sunday. Fuck. Now I got to change my plans back. All right. So the Raptors next week. My calendar. I opened my calendar. It's opening on the wrong the wrong day, which is what's fucking me up. Okay. Saturday, I'm away. They play next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll be here. You got me. We're in this. Who's hurt on Cleveland? Garland. Garland always seems to be hurt, but yes, Garland is hurt right now. Beyond that, for the Cavaliers, they're missing Jalen Tyson, who's been pretty good for them this season. Max Strus and Lonzo Ball also out for the moment. I think Strus has missed the season so far, though. Quickly and Pirtle for Davis. Quickly and Pirtle for Anthony Davis. You're really thin at point guard if you do that. Like, you're really thin at guard. Not sure. I'm not sure. Can Shed take that step up? Do you have enough bench if you do that? Is it worth it for Anthony Davis? I don't know. I'd have to think a little bit harder on that one. What do you guys think? Would you do Quickly and Pirtle for Anthony Davis? Absolutely not. I think you have to think about it. Davis is not fit with Barnes. I mean, it's better than Pirtle's fit, probably. But I mean, it doesn't help Barnes, I guess. I don't know. Everyone's saying hell no. I don't know, man. Anthony Davis is really freaking good. It's definitely a conversation for me. Barrett, another one doesn't fall for him. Ingram for 3 also doesn't fall. Sorry. Always working. Can we get a stop? Second half has begun, by the way. Foul against Emmanuel Quickly there. James Wade. Flash on screen there. Upset by the defense, I think, there. Yeah, the definitely the fear for trading for Davis as the Raptors get the stop with a Barnes block. Then he runs the floor for the easy 2. Nice feed there. And a good finish and take by Barnes. Raptors by 15 right now. Yeah, the thing is, Anthony Davis, the health is definitely a bit of a concern. Jimbo says if you have the chance to get Anthony Davis and you trade Emmanuel Quickly and Pirtle to do it, I'm doing it in a heartbeat. It's a conversation, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Barrett to the rim finally gets one to drop, and that'll be helpful for him mentally. He's shaking his head a little bit, but he gets it to go. Oh, it's because he was upset because he wanted an and one. Well, whatever it is, the Raptors lead 71-54 here, guys. Nico is about to get fired this season. Chaotic Ace says. I don't know. That's a hot take. Do you think he's about to get fired? Really? I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe he'll get fired. Crazy N20 says you'd have to load manage Davis, and we don't have the depth for that. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be able to play Davis every night. That's a good point as well. The fact that you wouldn't be able to play Davis every single game, even if he is healthy. Oops, how old is he? 33. Raptors do have a great medical team, though. That is another factor. It's just, there's a risk there. He's only 32. Only, but only. Making $60 million a year. No, he's making $58 million a year. Do I want to be paying 35-year-old Anthony Davis $62 million? I don't know if I do. It's a pretty hefty investment for a player I don't think makes us a contender still. We'd have to get like a point guard, but they don't even have any fucking point guards. Yeah, I don't know. This is stuff that tempts me there, but I'm not sure. Man, the Raptors win the NBA Cup. Well, they've got a really good chance of getting to the knockout round. They've won their 2 hard games in the group. They have the Pacers and Wizards coming up to win their group and advance. They should be able to do it. I feel like we need a younger center to match the team's timeline. At best, we're contending with like a 34-year-old AD. Pirtle's a little bit younger than AD. They put a lot of commitment to Pirtle longer term. Yeah, I do just wonder if Davis is the right guy to really make a big trade for like that. If I was Detroit, I'd be on the phone with Michael Finley right now. Detroit have been really good this season, man. They should be smelling blood in this Eastern Conference. All right, another reset here after Cleveland's timeout. They're down 71-54. It's just pretty crazy scoreline to see. Merrill driving past Pirtle under the rim. Good defense. Kicks out to Mitchell. Great defense by Quickly. Tough shot doesn't go, but Mobley's able to tap in the rebound. Raptors using their pace the other end of the floor. Barnes to Quickly. Now Ingram. Back to Quickly. Eight on the shot clock. Quickly to Pirtle. Backing down Mobley. Kicking out to Barrett. Has a little bit of a lane. Floater is no good. This night he's having, it spills out, in and out there. Cleveland moving forward again. Here's Merrill. Cut off by Ingram. Now Mitchell defended by Quickly. Back out to Merrill for 3. And someone's got to close out there better because Sam Merrill cannot be open. I don't know if Ingram shouldn't have doubled or Pirtle should have been reading that and cut off that pass and rotate. I don't know what it was, but there was a breakdown there on defense. 71-59. Barnes, no-look pass on the inbound and Quickly gets the easy finish. 73-59 Toronto. Barnes playmaking on this play. Mitchell, tough layup past Barrett. Not much Barrett did wrong, or not really anything he did wrong there, but 2 points for D. Mitch. Quickly, defended by Merrill. Going past him, getting in the paint, finding some room, but it's no good. It's going to be a loose ball foul. Yep, foul against Allen. Kind of holding Pirtle back on that offensive rebound opportunity. I would take RJ out, then give him his own unit if we get a 20-point lead. I mean, you don't need to keep him out completely or anything. Like, You should have some faith he can start getting it going again. He's at the Philly game. He was rough in the first half, and he was great second half, so he can turn it on. Ingram spinning off Hunter, long two. God damn. And one, Brandon Ingram. I keep calling them tough shots, but for him, they must not be tough shots. Just spins off Hunter all up in his grill, and he drills the jumper. Man, oh man, Darko, quick to help the boy up too. Wow. Another cheap stretch big would be nice. I'm good, to be honest. Like, Mamu's the guy who's going to provide that. I'm more focused on grabbing a backup rim protector. Not that, like, getting a player like Jay Huff would be bad. I'm not saying that at all, but I'd rather use a resource to get some additional rim protection in the team. I think that's where we're truly missing some talent. Beyond, like, the obvious floor spacing debate. Pirtle, after a nice pass by Barnes, can't finish. Kings just scored 2-2 in the Leafs game. 3-ball Mitchell, no good. Barnes does well to fend off Wade for the rebound. Barnes, another nice feed to Pirtle. This time, not leaving it up to chance. Throws it down. And a really nice fast break executed by Scotty Barnes. The MIDI magician. I like that. Never heard that one before, actually. Not sure how. Mitchell to Wade. Closed down by Quickly. Up top now to Mitchell. Behind the back to Hunter. Down low for Wade. And another breakdown on defense exploited by the Cavs for an easy 2. 13-point game. Barnes, again, pushing the pace constantly against his Cavs team. I like it. Trying not to let the bigs get set. Misses in tight. Gets his own miss. This time, the layup also no good. Gets his own miss again. Well, nice work at least after the misses. Brandon Ingram open for 3. Doesn't go. Ooh, some good chances there. And another chance for the Raptors because it's off of a Cavaliers player on the rebound and out of bounds. Doing well against his big Cavs team. Down Colin Murray-Boyles, who probably could have played a significant role tonight, but not in. And Raptors still cooking. Shed in the game now with Walter, Quickly, Ingram, and Pirtle. So a little bit more double point guard lineups tonight than I think we've seen in other games. Getting a little bit more off-ball Emmanuel Quickly, which is interesting. Ingram to Quickly. Back up top to Ingram. 3-ball is up and somehow it doesn't drop. Quickly transition 3. This one doesn't go. Don't mind those shots. Sorry. Sometimes you got to reply to some texts. Apologies to you. Mitchell for 3. And nails it. 11-point game. Raptors still keeping the Cavs at bay. Don't feel super confident. Like, I feel good. I don't feel super confident that we're going to keep it like this the rest of the game, but they've shown a lot of talent to get in this position. 18 minutes to go. Ingram for 2. Over top, and Hunter cannot handle him again. 80-67. Mitchell in the corner. Porter up top. Mobley. Drive and kick to Hunter for 3. Off the mark, and Pirtle hauls in the high rebound. Here we go again with Shed. Now Walter. Back to Pirtle. Trying to spin off Wade. Bully him inside. Good defense by Wade, to be fair. And it deflects out of bounds off of Wade. Or is it Porter? Sorry. Anyways, deflected out by a Cavs player. Raptors inbound opportunity here. Are you updating apartment search? Yes, I actually have secured one. I'm moving out. I'm moving into the new place December 1st, or hopefully actually November 30th. And yeah, really nice spot. Cheaper than my current unit. Bigger than my current unit. Just location isn't quite as good, but that's okay for me. And less amenities, but that's also fine. I can get a gym membership. Yeah, really pumped. Found a good spot. Hopefully this is the last time I got to move for a long time, man. But good question, always Audi. Yeah, I'm still downtown. Walking distance to all the key downtown areas. Could walk to the Rogers Center. Can walk to Scotiabank Arena. Can walk to BMO Fields. Can walk to King West. Can walk to Yonge and Dundas. I'm in a good spot. Well, it depends on your tolerance for walking. My tolerance would let me walk to all of these places. What's happening with the Raps? Why are they like this? Why are they like winning? Defense is great tonight. Offense is great tonight. I don't know what to tell you. Should Raps sign Serge Ibaka? Serge Ibaka looked cooked a few years ago when he was in the NBA. I don't think it's changed as he's gotten older. Yeah, Ingram's struggling from 3. He's not struggling from anywhere else, but he is struggling from 3 this season, which is unfortunate. But everything else is working for him. 5:08 to go in the third. Raptors up 11. Shed with Mamu, Barnes, Walter, and Ingram. Interesting lineup. It's turnover by the Raptors, though. Porter has it. Gets to Mobley. Down low to Tomlin. Layup is no good. Gets his own miss. And he finishes through the contact from Mamu. Trying to hype the team up a little bit. And timeout call by the Raptors. Just trying to settle it down. Raptors up by 9. In a good spot here. Keep it going. Tomlin got a little hype there, man. Still got work to do. So, I mean, a little bit of a comeback there from the Cavs. They were down by 15. Actually, they're down by more. They were down by 17 at one point, but 9 points here. I mean, if you offered me a 9-point lead in the third quarter against the Cavs, I would have absolutely taken it. Nate D says, "How was the door shot today?" Nate D, bad day to Mr. Door Shot, pal. We have got fantastic news for anyone who missed it. The duck is broken. The streak, the bagel, the goose egg, no more. We connected today. We got it down. Finally did it. No joke. Go check it out. Earlier on. I forget what point of the stream it was. It was like midway through the second. Or was it midway through the first? I don't know. A win. It was good. It went in. That's what you got to know. Finally, I know. It's been quite some time. Should Raptors trade for Ja Morant? I'd say if you get a good deal, I'd do it. That's what I was saying in the content I've done. If we were hitting our threes, we'd be up 20 right now. Are we not hitting our threes? We are 40. We're shooting 41% from 3. I mean, we've come down quite a lot in the second quarter. I'll give you that, but 41% from 3, I'm not going to be upset for the Raptors. AFC Toronto in the NSL final, which is the women's Soccer League in Canada, I believe. I believe it's Canada. Toronto in the final. (18-9) run for the Cavs, who get an extra point off of a Mitchell 2 that should have been a 3. And then after the timeout, Walter throws it down. Raptors hopefully building up some momentum. 10-point game. So Mitchell got an extra point because they reviewed his 3 and his foot was not on the line as was originally adjudged, which is why the score has slightly changed. But it's 82-72. Mamu, the big denial on Dean Wade. And the Raptors get possession as it deflects off of Wade as he hit the deck. Mamu putting in the work on both ends of the floor tonight. He has been sensational for the Raptors. If the chain's getting handed out to someone, I think it's Mamu tonight as of right now. But got to win the game to get it. Raptors got ways to go. 16 minutes left in this game. Mamu. Pass is kicked by Mobley. Kick ball, side out of bounds. Three-team potential trade. Before I read it, a three-team trade is usually a no-team trade, but Mavs get Quickly and Yak. Memphis gets Davis. Raptors get Ja. There's no fucking way I'm doing that. Quickly and Yak? Not a chance for Ja. Walter tracks down the rebound. Shed for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound. Loose ball foul called against the Cavs. The Raptors putting in the hustle, putting in the work, mixed with a good performance. They've earned this advantage. They're playing so well tonight. Yeah. Barnes, 2 guys on him, and he's earning a foul there. Big time foul. Great work by Barnes. (18-6-5) tonight for Barnes. Grady Dick's in the game for him. It's Grady, Shed, Mamu, Ingram, and Walter on the floor. Shed. Kicking out to Walter. Wide open 3. Those are the ones we need. Grady Dick hauls in the offensive rebound, or at least does enough to deflect it to Walter. Mamu, up fake. Attacking Wade, draws the foul, or it's called a travel on him. Okay. Looked like a foul, but Mamu called for the travel. Raptors turn the ball over. Is that Jonathan Mobo? Is that Quickly checking in? I saw some hair. I hope it's not Mobo. It was not, well, not even yet. Porter behind the back on Grady, getting to the rim. Tough bucket. Wow. Tough bucket. It is Quickly checking in a sec. Mamu running the floor, getting to the rim and drawing the foul. He's going to head to the line. Try to get the 10-point lead back. Thomas Bryant in the game for the Cavs. Can't believe Thomas Bryant's still in the league, man. First free throw is good. Mamu proven to be, it's got to be one of the budget pickups of the summer. What a player the Raptors got on a minimum deal. Second free throw for Mamu is also good, and the 10-point lead has been restored. Porter stepping back, passing off to Wade. Craig Porter having a quite good night tonight. And on the back door finds Tomlin, a breakdown on defense. Looked to be Ingram the responsible party. I'm not sure, though. And it's an easy 2 for the Cavs. Raptors don't want to be giving away any points here. Quickly to Walter. Now Grady Dick in the corner. Wide open 3. Yeah. He knew it. Right out of his hands. He knew it. 87-76 Raptors. Leading by double digits again. Grogan back from 8. What was the order today? Wade for 3. No good. Nice rebound by Ingram. Getting it away from a couple of Cavs players and outlets to Quickly. Stepping back on Thomas Bryant, losing the handle briefly, but gets to Mamu, open for three, too strong, and Porter has the rebound. Hustling back Toronto, trying to get set as Merrill looks to get things started. Head off to Porter. His three ball. It doesn't drop, but Wade gets the rebound. Cavs keep it. Merrill for three. Also off the mark, but Tomlin has the rebound and finishes in tight. He's been playing well for the Cavs tonight as well. A couple bench players contributing for them. Keeping them in it here. Quickly. Floater. And gets to bounce. Just the way things have been going for Quickly lately. Things are falling. Getting tired. 89-78. Deflected out of bounds. Cavs ball. Raptors haven't shot the ball well in the second quarter, but they've done enough to keep this lead. Let's keep it at double digits for the fourth quarter. Barrett in for Ingram. Foul there. Call against Emmanuel Quickly. Thought there was something against a Cavs player there. They wanted an illegal screen. They're actually going to challenge this. And I think they're going to win it. Yeah, Bryant definitely moving and kind of leaning into Quickly there. It should be an offensive foul, in my opinion. So I think they should get the ball back here. Mavericks are 14th seed in the West. Mavericks have been a disaster, dude. I mean, there's a reason their GM just got fired. And got fired now and not right after he made the worst trade in NBA history. That's got to be an offensive foul. That's got to be. That's got to be overturned here. The NBA is always full of surprises, but that looks pretty freaking evident to me. I don't know about you guys. If you guys, reminder, if you guys enjoyed the stream so far, please, please, please make sure you have hit that like button. Battle fourth quarter. Started to shake up the Cavs. I mean, he's getting some minutes here and there, which is good. Let's see what the scores are around the universe. We have NFL on tonight. New assistant GM in LA is Nico Harrison. Could you imagine? If that happened, then I'd start to put on my tinfoil hat. No illegal screen? Bro, I don't know what they saw. I don't know what they saw in that replay. I am stunned by that decision, man. Dude, how was that not an offensive foul? That's crazy. 7-7 in the Jets-Patriots game is what I'm looking at right now. What's Canada saying? I haven't gotten an update, so it's probably 0-0. Yeah, halftime in Canada, Ecuador, men's soccer. On the inbound, Thomas Bryant for three. No good. Tomlin gets a rebound, being a big factor for them off the bench. Porter in the court of Merrill. Good rotation by Barrett. But the Cavs work the ball well underneath to Bryant and eventually get the finish. 89-81. Barrett swings to Walter. Back up top to Barrett. Try to work on Merrill. Finds Mamu, at least attempted to, but Mamu was cutting, and they're on different pages there, and it's a turnover. So 8-point game. Get another stop. Get another stop. Keep them here. Get this stop. Mitchell, floater is good. 6-point game. Raptors have 20 seconds. Shot clock is off. Come on, get a good shot up. Quickly, off the Mamu screen. Kick out to Barrett. Working on Merrill. And nearly stripped. Getting one up at the buzzer. It's off the mark, but a foul's called. So Barrett will head to the line. We're going to see if this was a foul before the before the game clock went. I mean, if Barrett got fouled, he for sure got that up. No? Yeah, he got fouled way before there. Like, should have been pretty conclusive without having a review here, but okay. Yeah, I don't know how they're even reviewing that, but Barrett will go to the line. Kills lists. I haven't heard anyone talking about Toronto Tempo, Toronto Temple. It's Toronto Tempo, first of all, the women's basketball team. Well, they don't have any players yet, so I've heard that the coach they hired is very good. So 0.4 on the clock for Barrett to go to the line. Some big free throws at the end of the quarter with the Raptors up 6. Chance to, of course, go up 8. Barrett struggling tonight. 1 of 6 from the field. 2 of 2 from the line. Hopefully he can tack on 2 more. Barrett. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is up and good. So Raptors up 7.4. This is enough time for a catch and shoot. They have to go full court, but it is enough time for a catch and shoot. Bryant zips it to Mitchell, who gets it off, and it does not go. And he actually stepped out of bounds. So there should still be time on the clock. Or maybe a foul, actually. Oh, my God. Have you fucking fouled here, man? Who was that? Oh, my God, Jacoby. Dude, he definitely fouled him with time on the clock. He definitely fouled him with time on the clock, man. Well, they're looking at something. If he fucking fouled him here, that would be a horrendous look. It would be 3 free throws for Mitchell. What a disaster it would be at the end of the quarter here. Let me see. They're checking something. So Walter is up on him. I agree. It's a bit of a soft call, but like you said, Ronnie, like Mitchell's got to take like a pretty ridiculous shot to make it. Why give the refs an opportunity to make a call there? Oh, they could be on the floor, though. You're right. It's a good point. But they're in the bonus, so it's still a fuck up. I mean, he's still taking shots for nothing. It's foul on the floor, but a chance to let Cleveland back into it in a 5-point game. Jacoby, man, got to be smarter there. First free throw from Mitchell is good. Pirtle will check in for rebounding purposes. Second free throw is good. So 0.3 seconds, not enough for a catch and shoot. They will try anyways. Doesn't go, which I wouldn't count anyways. But yeah, Raptors led by 17 in this quarter. Cleveland have trimmed it down to 5 as we head into the fourth quarter. Rough close to the quarter there for the Raptors. Just the shots started to dry up a little bit. 3-point well has dried up a little bit for the Raptors, who are down to 38.5%. Still shooting the ball well, but it was a rough third quarter, hence why the Cavs were able to get back in this game. Pretty much what it comes down to, just Cavs started to make a few more shots. Raptors starting to miss some shots, some poor decision-making at the end of it as well. Yeah, Cavs zone has kind of hampered the Raptors a little bit, and the three-pointer isn't bailing them out. Kind of game you'd want to get. I'd say this is like the type of spots you'd want to look for Grady Dick and Jamison Battle to try and break up the zone a little bit more, give your guys a bit more space, but have to fight through it in the fourth quarter because I imagine we'll see more of the same from the Cavaliers in the fourth because it was working pretty well for them in the third quarter. Lots of work to get done here. Raptors get back into control of the game because they had a lot of control for a long time of this game. But hey, we're in a good spot. We're up by 5. Raptors just need a good quarter here, and they win this game. You offered it to me. If you offered me a 5-point lead going into the fourth, I would have had to take it. So we'll move. We're up. Let's finish this game off. Jeremy Pelikos, one of our members joining, thank you so much, says, Walter riding the pine next game if I was Darko. A mistake. Don't think you need to bench him for it, but it was a mistake. His night might be done, though, honestly. Yeah, if you're going to have Walter and Grady on the floor together, like if you want a lineup like that, I'd say I'd rather just go Battle and Grady because at least you have a little bit more solidified defense there. I have liked those sorts of lineups. Well, got to work. Cavs are good. Got to work to win this game. Walter's got 0 points tonight as well. Yeah. No, he's got 2. He's 1 of 2. He's got 2. Would have liked a bit more, but been pretty inconsistent this season for sure. I mean, last time I played the Cavs, Battle at 20 points, so might want to go back to him a little bit more. Anyways, on the floor, Shed, Barrett, Dick, Barnes, Pirtle, RJ for 3 to start the quarter. No good. Gets his miss, goes to Barnes, mid-range, wide open, connects.
Yes, sir.
92-85. Barrett trying to chip in despite the lack of scoring production. Good hustle back from Shed to get the deflection there out of bounds for a Cavaliers ball. Inbound to Hunter, who's fouled and won. Cavs building momentum, the crowd getting into it a little bit. Got to dig in, man. Got to dig in if you want to beat a good team here. Man, you got to be better there. Can't let him get the ball to begin with. Into the nitty-gritty here. Hunter misses the free throw. Barrett on the rebound. And the Raptors offense needs to get going here. Open up the quarter with a bucket. Will they get some in here? Cavs still in zone. Barnes in the high post. Down low to Pirtle, trying to break it. Pirtle misses, but is fouled, so he'll head to the line. Those areas you want to occupy, that high post area. Nice by Barnes. Get in the high post and turn with it. That's the zone break-in spot. That's where you want to be. Good stuff. Good read by Barnes and a nice pass. Just a shame Pirtle couldn't finish for the and one. At the line, though, can he find the points? First free throw is good. Jays World Series or Raps chip? Sadly, it has to be a Raptors chip. If I could choose one Toronto sports championship, it'd be Leafs, but a Rap championship would do a lot for the brand. That's for sure. Mitchell fouled again. Raps did a pretty good job on Mitchell tonight, other than the fouling. I think he's gotten some soft ones, but he's 5 of 13, but he's taken a lot of free throws with it. Thanks. Chocolate. Mitchell at the line. Tracking it. Mitchell misses his second free throw. Grady Dick to Shed. Under the rim. Gets the finish. Merrill for three. Doesn't go. He missed. Hasn't done much tonight. Barnes. Coast to coast for the finish. Raptors by 10 again. Mitchell grabs the offensive rebound for the Cavs. Misses again. And Tomlin just... Raptors don't have an answer for Tomlin somehow here. Barnes to Barrett. Fouled by Merrill. Destroyed the Cavs for DeMar. Hey, got a long way to go yet. Up 8, but 9:52 to go. Shad down low to Pirtle. And foul called on Mobley. Drawing some early fouls here. What a pass there by Shed, by the way. Pirtle's getting beat up underneath the rim. Pirtle with the free throws. Good. Battle could be a late-ish game sub. I doubt it. I mean, if he's not playing now, he won't play in the clutch. Pirtle makes both. Pirtle's been shooting the ball from the line pretty well. I haven't checked the numbers on it, but it feels like Pirtle's shooting free throws really well. And the Raptors, 16 of 13 tonight from the line. Mitchell underneath to Tomlin. Again, just backdoor. Raptors haven't found an answer for Tomlin, of all players. Barrett to Barnes. Backing down Tomlin, spinning with the left, doesn't go. Rebound, Pirtle gets it to drop. Raptors lead by 10 again, just keeping the Cavs at bay still. 3-ball for Tomlin. No way, man. Doesn't go. That would have rattled me. Woo, Barnes. Long pass, poor pass, stolen by Tomlin. Mitchell to Merrill. Back to Mitchell for 3. Sloppy. Come on. Can't make these. Wendy's Nuggets are all right. Yeah. They're cheap, you know. Barnes to Pirtle for 2. The push shot. Maybe we're back. Maybe it's back. It goes there. 9-point game. This is a frenetic game. Mitchell, pass blocked by Shed, but Mitchell reclaims it. 10 on the shot clock. Shed all over him. Can Mitchell find something? Tough 2, doesn't go. Tomlin nearly got another offensive rebound. Raptors deflected away from him at the last. Shed to Barnes. Got Mitchell biting. Barnes fights his way to the rim and finishes past Mobley. And despite the Cavs feeling like they're building momentum, the Raptors still lead. Up by 11. As we head into the final 8 minutes of this game. Ooh, man. This is good, man. Hopefully we get over the line. I mean, the closest it's been was the 5 it was at the end of the 4th. But the Raptors finding enough to give themselves this advantage. I'm a little nervous, man. First real nervy game I feel like I've had in a while. Barnes loves when Mobley is guarding him ever since he got drafted. Barnes has typically done well in this matchup. There has to be something that's there in regards to, like, you know, getting drafted behind him. There's got to be something there. I mean, at least for me, I'd try to let that fuel me if I was him. How bad is that quickly contract looking now? Asking for a friend. I mean, opinions don't change on a day-to-day basis, but he's starting to build up some trust for sure. You know, bad game doesn't make it a bad contract. Good game doesn't make it a good contract. I'd say he's still got work to do to He's still had work to do to make it feel like he's worth that contract. But if he keeps playing like this, he'll definitely do some convincing. Would I trade Barnes for Mobley 1-for-1? It's tough. It's a good question. I think both teams would say no. Like, terrific defender, good player on offense, like in flow with his teammates, not much of like a individual creator. I feel like I'd rather have Barnes just because of like the amount of tools he has to do more on his own. But it's I mean, both really good players. Mobley's always like this defensive player of the year candidate. It never like it never he never looks like he's a great defender. He always looks like that. As Barnes under the rim, reverse slam over top of Merrill. Nice feed by Barrett. Sorry, nice play. 13-point game. Mobley never like looks dominant defensively like other players do. I don't know if it's just like me not noticing it or what. Wow, that was a foul. How is that a foul? 108-97. I mean, Merrill fouled Barnes on that play as Merrill fell over there. An article from the Los Angeles Times that over 23 years and more, over 27,000 games, the team that reached 100 points first won 94% of the time. It's probably a bit higher than I expected, but yeah, usually the team that's winning and then winning late, because it's over 100, wins the game. So it's not. I wouldn't have expected 94, but it does make sense. I'd be interested to see how that number has changed in the last like 10 years, where it's much more routine to go over 100. Like you used to get free pizza if the Raptors scored 100 points in a game. Like that's how not super uncommon, but uncommon enough for that to be the promo. Now it's like 12 threes. Shed, speaking of for three, doesn't go. It's not solely play-by-play here. Sometimes I like to just chat, have a little fun. Mitchell down low to Mobley. Yeah, it's a foul. Fouled by Mamu, so chance to get this back to single digits. I like Barnes just because he does a little bit of everything and a lot of it really well. And it feels like Mobley, you need to have some good players around him. Like Mobley is not going to be your number one guy when you win a championship. He's just never ever going to be that guy. Just not that type of player. Barnes could be. Barnes could be that guy, I think. And definitely has the capabilities of being that guy. Teams that score first in overtime win over 80% of the time also. I mean, yeah. You have the team that has the lead in overtime typically wins. I mean, that makes sense to me. If you score first in overtime, you probably have like a, I don't know, you probably have like a 33% chance of scoring second as well. Maybe 80 is a bit higher than I would have thought, but it makes some sense there. Barrett off the nice cut. And a great feed by Ingram finishes. The Raptors keep finding the offense. They have starters minus Pirtle plus Mamu. This is a fun lineup. You got the starters with a spacing center. That being said, the Stars have played awful together this season from a net rating perspective. So we'll see if they come up with the goods here. Ingram stripped by Mitchell on the mid-range jumper. Mitchell running the floor, lobbing to Mobley. Can't finish the lob, but he catches it. Goes out to Wade for three. Rims away. Raptors catch a break. Mamu running the floor. Out to Quickly for three. Big shot. Huge moment. Emmanuel Quickly drills the three off the lovely feed by Mamu. Raptors by 12. And then Allen, other side, to 10. And a timeout called. Why? Why? Wow, man. We keep finding the offense here. We got the lead and we found that lead with double-digit lead earlier, and we just kept them at bay the rest of the game. This was really impressive. Yeah, so you quickly guess he's at. When's Brandon Ingram getting his commercial? Alrighty. Into the clutch nearly. Raptors by 10. They've put in a lot of work to get here. Playing with a ton of pace. Making enough shots to go with it. Getting enough stops to go with it. They really just took over that second quarter and have done enough to keep it there since then. Even a rough third quarter wasn't enough for the Cavs to get back into it. Maybe the door shot. Maybe it was the door shot. They actually started playing well after I hit the door shot. Maybe it was the door shot. Back when I could hit 50% of the door shots on the old net and the old setup, I always said if we hit the door shot, we're going to win the game. Let's see if we can do it here today. And we got a visitor. No chicken in here. No chicken in here, Juno. You missed the chicken earlier. Well, you got some. It's gone. I cleaned up. Hasks SOS. I'm shitting myself right now. You know, when I'm streaming, I don't feel the nerves as much as when I'm watching normally. Like the Jays World Series, when I did a couple watch-alongs for that, I was nervous, but not nearly as nervous as when I was sitting on the couch. I think it's just because I've got too much going on in my mind. That it's I have no time to feel the nerves. Are you a fan of Barnes? Yes. All right. 5:33. R. Tobias says, all Raps do now is slow the game down. I kind of be the opposite. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep playing fast. And, you got to keep scoring. You're not going to win with 113 points. Keep doing what you're doing. I think where they kind of struggle is when they slow the game down in clutch spots. I think last year kind of felt like they were the last 3-4 minutes, they were just praying for the final buzzer to go, not really thinking about how they're going to get over the line. And the Raptors, after the timeout, turn the ball over. Never like that. Chance for the Cavs to chip into this lead a little bit more with Mitchell. Now Hunter. Cut off on the drive by Pirtle, but the floater gets over and misses. Rebound Barnes. Hustling up the floor. Allen the defender. Raptors have their starters in. Likely to close the game now. Quickly to Barrett. Going past Tomlin. Has some room. Off the glass and in on the floater. Really good take by Barrett, who struggled tonight, but came through in a big possession there for the Raptors. Donovan Mitchell trying to respond. Misses, but he's fouled and will head to the line. Hopefully Brandon doesn't get a what a pro wants, what a pro needs-esque commercial. Hopefully not. He's a better agent. He should have a commercial. RJ Barrett needs a better agent because that guy should definitely have a commercial. Dude's a Canadian playing in Toronto. He should absolutely have a commercial. Mitchell the line to bring it back to 10. And he does. Primo Pasta commercial. I wouldn't count on another Raptors Primo Pasta commercial. 4:34 to go. Quickly. To Ingram. Can't get the play started. So they go to Ingram and look for him to cook Hunter again. And he's fouled. Hunter just hasn't been able to cope with Ingram in that wing position. Ingram's been cooking over there. Is that an Ochai Agbaji jersey courtside? A Kansas Ochai Agbaji jersey? It might have been. Bro, ain't even playing today. Barnes to Quickly. Step back three. Oh my goodness. More clutch play from Emmanuel Quickly. The Raptors lead 118-105. Mitchell off of a foot and out of bounds. Raptors get another turnover. Force another turnover. Manuel, quickly. Dude. Quickly to Pirtle. Now quickly. Back to Pirtle. In the corner, Ingram. Hasn't shot the three ball well this season. Doesn't go there. Pirtle wrestles the rebound down and then is stripped on the way back up. Cavaliers get their stop. Under 4 to go. Hunter. Don't jump, Barnes. Out to Mobley. Steps inside. Good step up by Pirtle on the help defense. Staying with him. Hand up. Misses the 2. Allen gets the miss. Blocked by Barnes. Mobley has the rebound. Flips it out to Tomlin. Out to Allen in the corner. Long 2. Way off the mark. And it's a shot clock violation. What a set on defense for the Raptors. They killed 24 seconds. They cut off every angle, every shot. And when Allen had a good look, he got blocked. What a set on defense. Man, they dug in there. That was artistry on defense. Barnes has 5 blocks. Good Lord. Come on, let's finish it off. 3-11. Quickly, at the elbow, feeling it. Oh, feeling it indeed. Yep. At the elbow, drills it. Raptors by 15. They've led by as many as 17. And since they took the lead, that big lead as little as 5. Hunter, over quickly, doesn't go. Barnes hunts down that rebound, and it's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. Good hustle there. .248 to go. Time ticking away. The Raptors lead by 15. Quickly through a couple Cavs players. Dump off to Barrett. Weak side to Barnes. Attacking Mobley. Loves the matchup. But it spills off the back rim and away. Damn. Had a look there. Lobbed in for Allen. Ingram defending. Out to Merrill for 3. No good again. Man, he's not been knocking these down. Barnes running the floor, pushing the pace to Pirtle. The layup is in. The Raptors lead by 17. 122. Is it one? No, 2. What am I saying? 2-4. How much time is left? 2:14 to go. Raptors lead by 17. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo. We might be about to do this. We might be about to do this in their own barn. If it's Scotty's reaction, maybe he feels like they're about to get over the line. What a game by the Raptors. Now to finish the job. What would be a hypothetical trade for the Raptors to take the next step? I don't know, to be honest. You caught me off guard with that one. And I think really good news is that the starters were able to extend this lead. The starters individually have been great lately, but as a unit have been very poor this season. But they're playing well here. Barnes nearing a triple-double, in the triple-double range. I don't think he'll get it. He's got, how many points now? 26 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Don't know if he'll get the last 2. And he's got 5 blocks to go with it. That's an all-star type of night right there. The schedule's about to get really light. This was one of the tougher games on the schedule. 25 for Quickly just keeps on extending his season-high numbers. Oh, they've gone garbage time. Okay, they went garbage time. Thomas Bryant 3 doesn't go. Raptors have their starters in. Probably should take him out. Wow, Cavs have thrown in the towel on this game. Tomlin with a steal. Legacy night for Tomlin. Holy shit. Lays it up in transition. 15-point game. What is Tomlin's stats? 16, 8 of 10, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. Barnes to the rim finishes, extends the lead back out to 17. We should probably get our subs in. And the Raptors foul Tomlin so that they're able to do that. Cavs in the bonus, but Raptors going to empty the bench. Oh, boy. Grady Dick coming in, Jacoby Walter coming in, Jamison Battle coming in. I think Jamal Shed also coming in. But you know who else? You know who else just checked into the game? Or at least is about to check into the game? You know who else is about to check into the game, ladies and gentlemen? I think it's my first of the season. We are entering the Garrett Temple zone, everybody. Garrett Temple zone. Here we go. Oh, you know you had a good day when you can check in Garrett Temple. You know you had a really bad day sometimes. Last season, it was a real bad day when Garrett Temple comes in. This season, it's like, hey, we're able to get Garrett Temple in. This is great. 1:34 to go. Garrett Temple on the ball. Looking to try and start the closeout. I did not think Garrett Temple would last 3 seasons in Toronto, man. But here he is. Walter to the rim finishing. Just closing it out. 126-109. Oh, Bullet Bill in the chat. One of our stream OGs. Thanks for joining us. Layup by Proctor is good. 126-111. I won't be sticking around a ton after the game because I have a lot of work to do after this, and I'm going to be up late again. So if you guys, hey, if you're about to head out, make sure you hit that like button. We had a great night. We had a fun night. Hopefully I kept you entertained. The Raptors did most of the job, but hopefully I helped with it a little bit. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the show. Reminder, I'm live every Raptors game, almost. I won't be live Saturday, but I'm live for most Raptors games. Also, I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as Garrett Temple, I think, just got a block. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern for Raptor News and Updates. I'll be live tomorrow for that. And I do bonus videos and clips throughout the week. Subscribe to the channel. But hit the like button. Tell YouTube that people like this stuff. They'll recommend it to more people. We'll get more people joining the amateur hour army. Bryant under the rim with the dunk. 30.6 seconds. I imagine the Raptors will just dribble this one out. Jamal Shed pulling up a little bit. Hopefully he is all right. Are we going to dribble this out? Yes, we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Raptors, they came into tonight 7.5-point underdogs. They come out of tonight 13-point winners. What a night for the Raptors. And on what I was told, yeah, we're on NBA TV tonight. We were on national television for this one tonight. Whew, the Raptors pulling out a big one on national TV. If they weren't already turning some heads in the NBA, they better be now. After their 1-4 start to the season, the Raptors have won 6 of their next 7. And here they are, sitting at 7-5 on the season. And they're about to head into an easier pocket of their schedule. This is where the schedule starts to really lighten up, guys. Indiana, Charlotte, Philly, Washington, Brooklyn, Cleveland, who we've been twice. We get them at home now. Then Indiana, Charlotte. Like, we're making some waves here. We really, really are. This is interesting, guys. And, man, like, they're giving us more and more reason to believe in them. And they gave us a big reason to believe in them going forward because this was impressive. They started it real slow. Sloppy turnovers. Didn't look great on defense. Maybe those correlated a little bit. But absolutely dialed in the second quarter. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit that button. But as I was saying, had a really great second quarter, took a big lead, and were able to just keep it there. Just keep the Cavs at arm's distance, maybe 2 arms distance, however you want to describe it. They led by as many as 17. The Cavs brought it down to 5 to start the fourth quarter. That was the closest they would get, just consistent scoring from a lot of different sources. Excellent night from the bench to drive us forward in that game, because when they were struggling early, it was the bench minutes that really helped us out. Jamal Shed was plus 15, 3 of 7. Mamu, +8, 4-5. Grady Dick, the Raptors continue to dominate his minutes, +10 in Grady Dick's 20 minutes. And then the starters in the second half really started to eat. Scotty Barnes, oh my God. 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, 5 blocks, +18. Wow. Immanuel Quickley, 10 of 13. Every game now. Every game becomes Immanuel Quickley's best game of the season because he keeps getting better every game. 5 of 7 from 3, 25 points, 6 assists. Pirtle, 7 of 10. Another big game from him. Ingram hit some big shots when we needed it. He was 0 of 6 from 3, struggling from 3 this season, but hit some big shots for us today, even though he only had 11. And another rough game for Barrett, but he still found ways to contribute. 4 assists and the 9 points. And in the end, what a night for the Raptors. Cole Donovan Mitchell is 7 of 18 from the field. I know he had 17 free throws, but decent job on him. Decent job overall. Dominate the bench minutes. Ended up winning the starter minutes as well. Starters look good together to close the game. We haven't had great numbers for them as a unit, but we did today. Guys, Raptors look good. Raptors looking good. And when they were 1-4, it didn't look like we would go this way, but it's looking good right now. This is an eye-opening game. Wow. Big night for the Raptors. I'm pumped. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. We'll talk a little bit more about it tomorrow as we do the Raptors Happy Hour. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about, well, I was going to talk about Brandon Ingram's play this season, but after a rough night, maybe we shelved that one a bit. But I wanted to talk about Colin Murray-Boyles. I will still talk about Brandon Ingram. We'll still talk about Brandon Ingram tomorrow. We'll talk about Brandon Ingram. We'll talk about the Raptors bench. We'll talk about possible mock trades with Dallas. We'll talk about a Grady Dick redraft. That's the plan for tomorrow. Live at 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Make sure you're there for that. No stream on Saturday. I'm away at a banquet. I won't be able to stream the Raptors game, but plenty of great content coming at you here on the channel. You should be subscribed. You should hit the like button. And yeah, fun night, guys. Enjoy your Fridays. I will see you tomorrow.